Ferrari screws up a lot of time, a lot of strategy. They screw up.
Race management, Ferrari, no good.
So, looking at summarizing all this piece of
Puzzle.
unwanted mess that is happening in Formula One, my take is Newey going to Ferrari,
Newey.
Newey going to Ferrari, Max going to Mercedes, right? Helmut Marko will be suspended, and most probably Alonso or Sainz will be moving to Red Bull.
Wow. That's
Crazy,
that's
but
a lot to take in for two
a
races.
lot, man.
Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Paddock Show, episode 7. My name is Harraz.
And I'm Kumar. Today we have Mr. Roslan from MAM. So hari ni kita berada di ILPKL, whereby there's a kursus that is going on that the students will go through technical marshalling, and also we'll also talk about sponsorship later on. So today we have Mr. Roslan. How are you today? Good.
Okay. Encik Kamarudin boleh ya? Saya panggil. Encik Kamal ke Encik Kamarudin ke Encik Roslan? Okay, Encik Roslan. Boleh kenalkan diri sikit tak?
Saya Roslan bin Kamarudin. Saya volunteer untuk Motorsport Association of Malaysia, MAM. Saya sebagai senior steward lah, selaku unsur tenaga pengajar di MAM untuk sus marshalling, pegawai perlombaan dan apa-apa jugalah yang berkaitan dengan sukan bermotor di Malaysia lah.
Okay. So, Encik Roslan dah kerja dengan MAM berapa lama dah?
Saya tak kerja.
Tak bekerja?
Basic.
Oh, ya ke? Volunteer? Oh.
Association.
Persatuan?
Mengawal selia lah. Semua jenis sukan permotoran di Malaysia yang diiktiraf lah. Sanction by MAM. Okay, kita selaku badan induk, kita di bawah naungan FIA dan FIM lah untuk mengawal selia semua perlombaan yang berlaku di dalam negara lah.
Okay. So hari ni Encik Roslan mengadakan latihan kan dengan kita orang. Jadi apa penglibatan Encik Roslan dengan PAM dengan Pocket GP?
Okay, Pocket GP ni adalah sebuah badan NGO lah yang di bawah naungan MAM. So awalnya kita perlu mengenal pasti dulu peranan pocket bike sendiri lah sebagai pengandu, dan untuk itu kita juga meluaskan lagi ni sebagai satu komitmen kita di MAM untuk mengajar sekiranya ada lain-lain volunteers yang untuk menjadi pegawai perlombaan ataupun masuk perlombaan apa jenis perlombaan lah, tak kira dua roda ke 4 roda ke, kita akan pergi kerjasama lah. Macam pocket bike tu sendirilah, dia mungkin dalam masa depan ni dia nak lebih kata orang nak fokus kepada pocket bike di peringkat kombi lah. Sebab apa, motorsport ni perlu ingat dia kena di kombi.
Oh, kena pekat kombi.
Betul. Tak seterusnya terus nak
Tak jadi macam tu. Tak boleh.
Dia kena didik dari awal. Kena cerita.
So penting juga Pocket GP lah.
Ya, Pocket GP tu dia peringkat yang paling awal, lepas tu dia naik ke mini GP.
Mini GP seterusnya dan lain-lain lah untuk kelas-kelas yang lebih tinggi lagi lah. Untuk ke perangkat ke antarabangsa lah.
Okey, jadi hari ni saya nak sentuh sikit tentang marshal penyelatihan. Okey, marshal had umur ada tak?
Okey, had umur marshal 18 tahun ke atas saja digunakan. Yang lebih kita beranggapan 18 tahun tu dah matang lah. Dari segi tindakan physically ni sesuai lah. Tidak di peringkat bawah umur, sebab apa, undang-undang di Malaysia ni 18 apa-apa juga penglibatan cerita motor lebih
jadi kena 18 tahun ke atas. Okey. Jadi dalam segi latihan, diorang kena jalan latihan ke?
Okey, sebelum pertamanya perlu ada minat lah.
Ada minat.
Motor racing ni ada minat tali ni. Kena ada minat. So dia peringkat awal ni kita akan untuk jadi marshalling. So tahu teknik apa untuk yalah, marshal ni penting untuk membantu pelumba ataupun rider sendiri untuk berlumba dengan lebih selamat. Jadi kita train marshal-marshal baru ni untuk pelapis untuk masa depan lah. Jadi mereka ni perlu di peringkat awal lagi lah. Kita masukkan ataupun libatkan diorang ni dalam bidang
Kalau kita jalankan latihan, selalunya berapa lama?
Okey, latihan ni kita buat secara teori dulu.
Teori.
Okey, maksudnya dia kena pasti dulu apa itu sukan bermotor. Tak macam sukan-sukan lain sebab kita anggap sukan bermotor ni sukan berbahaya. Jadi kita perlukan latihan fizikal, mental, sebab apa, untuk membantu lah pelumba-pelumba ataupun pemandu-pemandu yang berlumba di dalam satu-satu acara sukan bermotor lah.
Okey. Jadi setakat ni kalau dekat bab Malaysia kan, kalau pakai GP ke, MotoGP ke, F1 ke, dia punya requirement semua sama ke?
Tak. Dia tengok jenis kategori juga. Dia peringkat awal tu tak adalah sampai ke ekstrim macam kita kena sediakan pegawai perlombaan yang berpengalaman, tak ada. Di peringkat awal tu kita kena pasti dulu basic ataupun apa dia panggil awal permulaannya. Ada peraturan yang perlu diperlui, tapi tak adalah macam ekstrim sampai ke F1 ke MotoGP perlukan kemahiran yang lebih tinggi. Tapi apa pun kita perlu mulakan dari awal lah. Untuk memastikan dia kena pasti dulu apa benda, dan akan berperingkat lah naik ke tingkat ke lebih tinggi lagi lah, untuk kelas yang lebih tinggi.
Jadi lepas latihan tu dia punya evaluation nak lulus atau tak lulus tu ada tak?
Tak ada, kita tak ada. Kita kena pasti dulu.
Kena pasti
dulu, dan dia orang perlu pergi ke on field kan, maksudnya bila ada perlombaan dia akan libat terus, dan dari situ teori ni lain macam fizikal. Fizikal tu dia nampak sendiri depan mata berlakunya perlombaan tu sendiri. Jadi apa yang berlaku di dalam litar tu dia kena pasti dulu. Maksudnya basic dia tu dia kena ada lah, awalannya tu kena ada dulu lah. Bila dah sampai ke actual tu baru dia orang tahu physically ni tak sama dengan teori. Ini kita tunjukkan
memang lain.
the actual
On field
dia lain.
tengah panas ni, tengah hujan ni.
Tarafan dia lagi pada FIM ke, lagi pada MM
Tak,
sendiri?
kalau kita buat sendiri, kita MM sendiri.
MM yang kawal sendiri lah. Okay.
So macam sekarang student-student ni, pelajar-pelajar ni, macam mana dia progress dia orang? Kalau sekarang dia orang dah
Dah kena pasti.
ya,
Tahu, okey. Kita kena terapkan dulu minat dia. So kalau tak, saya rasa kalau 30-40 orang datang, tak semua je.
dah semua, ya betul.
Minat macam saya sebutkan tadi, masa kursus, tak semua je berminat. Tapi mana yang minat tu ni?
Tadi dengar Encik Roslan cakap kan, ada orang makan lunch lepas tu
Hilang.
Ada. Jadi kita kena pasti dulu minat dia tu. Kalau passion,
Tapi sambutan ada ramai juga nak jadi marshal.
tengok pada keadaan semua lah nampak macam minat lah. So secara teori ni lah, ke praktikalnya bila duduk tengah panas, tengah hujan, kita tak tahulah.
So yang korang yang dulu tak ada avenue nak tahu macam mana nak jadi marshalling, sekarang dah ada avenue dah. So we can PM and also MM always can guide you guys on how to become marshalling. Right?
Jadi orang biasa pun kalau nak jadi marshal pun sekarang boleh.
Boleh juga. See?
Saya perlu ada melalui persatuan lah. Persatuan yang diiktiraf, orang dah bergabung dengan MM, baru boleh kita buat untuk macam kursus macam ni lah, untuk pelapis lah kita panggil.
Jadi macam untuk MotoGP kata, pakaian semua siapa sediakan?
Okey, pakaian ni selalu kita pakaian sendiri. Kadang-kadang dia orang ada, kita sediakan bibs ada, overall pun ada.
Overall yang kuning orange tu kan.
So dia ada beza tak abang? Kalau tengok pakaian-pakaian tu, warna-warna tu, ada
Tak,
perbezaan?
dia selalu kita tak digunakan bila motor racing, kita gunakan isyarat bendera bermacam-macam warna. Tapi kita lebih pada natural, warna yang lebih natural lah, tak ada macam merah, lebih kepada putih.
Alright.
Sebaik-baiknya putih. Tapi kalau kuning tak digunakan, merah ataupun hijau, biru ke apa tak digunakan lah. Supaya nanti tak nak jadi keliru kepada pelumba atau pemandu kereta, motor. Nanti dia ingat menjadi satu kekeliruan lah. Warna jadi kita yang natural, putih lah.
Faham.
Jadi kos untuk latihan ni dan kos insurans berapa seorang?
Estimated.
Kita tak ada buat jadi kita melalui persatuan sendiri. Minta dengan kita akan buat lah.
Jadi persatuan yang tanggung semua lah.
Persatuan tanggung.
Ada anggaran?
Saya tak ada anggaran.
Tak ada anggaran
Itu antara management dengan persatuan sendiri lah.
Macam Encik Roslan pernah kerja sebagai marshal?
Saya dari awal awal lagi saya kenal motorsport ni dari tahun 1983.
Wow, jadi Batu Tiga dah pernah pergi ya?
Semua peringkat race kategori lah. Pernah pergi lah.
So boleh abang share pengalaman jadi marshal, insiden-insiden yang tak boleh dilupakan.
Ada tak insiden?
Okey, dengan saya tak adalah insiden yang serius tu, tak adalah macam biasa macam kemalangan saya kena langgar ke, tak adalah. Sebab apa kita di MMM akan titik beratkan dari awal, kita akan titik beratkan keselamatan marshal tu sendiri. Dan maksudnya dia kena disiplin lah diri dia. Dia tak boleh nak suka-suka buat jadi kita kena ambil kira keselamatan. Okey, petugas tu sendiri kita kena ambil faktor, pastikan petugas tu terjamin. Tapi kalau insiden nak berlaku tu, dia akan tetap berlaku. Tapi kita ambil langkah awal, kita ada peraturan kita sendiri macam mana nak mencegah ataupun tidak berlaku kemalangan siret. Kemalangan tetap ada lah.
Jadi nak tanya juga, Encik Roslan dengan MAM kan? Dulu MAA kan? Tak silap? Sebelum MAM?
AAM.
AAM.
Mobile Association.
Jadi apa itu adalah transaksi ke, transition ke, apa yang berlaku tu?
Ada masalah dalaman dan sebagainya.
Tak apalah.
Tapi bezanya dulu kita kebanyakannya dari segi pengambilan. Kita sebut pasal marshalling atau proses pengambilan tu sama aja. Tak ada beza. Tapi sekarang ni kita updatekan kita punya pengambilan kita tu lebih profesional, lebih teratur lah. Senang cerita. Sebab kita perlu ada khusus. Lepas tu dia orang kena pergi exam. Dan kita akan keluarkan license untuk marshal license untuk valid 2 mungkin 3 tahun. Lepas tu dia orang kena buat
Ada boleh
refresh balik license tu, kita akan ulang lagi. Dan kita ada macam-macam kaedah lah untuk memastikan marshal atau pegawai pelumba tu dalam keadaan upkeep dia besar pula. Peraturan.
So kalau masing-masing ni bang, do they get salary or dia macam volunteer juga?
Dia selalu volunteers, ada sub allowances.
Ada allowance lah.
Bukan kita yang tentukan, itu pengandu yang tentukan.
So tempat tinggal ke apa ke, dia orang kena arrange sendiri.
Semua organizer.
Semua organize. Pastikan marshal tu fit, ada
dia ikut guidelines lah.
Guidelines, ada SOP kita sendiri.
Ada ikut SOP.
So SOP ni dia it goes together with FIM dengan FIA.
Tak ikut. Okay. FIA is Badan Induk.
Badan Induk ya.
Kalau ada information terbaru, kita akan MM akan
salurkan
kepada masa-masa.
Bukan senang ya.
Banyak peraturan. Semua yang dari segi marshalling ni atau pegawai pelumba tu, information dia tak banyak. Tapi benda yang sama saja. Mungkin ada setiap tahun tu ada 1-2 perubahan untuk dari segi keselamatan dan lita tu sendiri, macam mana nak perbaiki lebih selamat dan sebagainya.
Dari segi 2 roda, 4 roda ada beza tak? Guidelines.
Tak, sama.
Sama je.
Selagi dia racing,
Ha.
tetap sama.
Tak sama.
Tak.
So dia standard lah, international standard.
Yes, standard dia tak ada tu. Cuma bezanya kategori kereta dengan motor je lah.
Tapi risiko dekat 2 roda lagi tinggi kan?
Tak juga.
Tak juga.
Sebab apa, pelumba ni kalau kita sebut pelumba ni, dia sebelum dia berlumba, dia kena tahu juga peraturan perlumbaan. So untuk keselamatan dia sendirilah. Selain marshal yang bertugas ataupun penonton datang yang menonton, itu kita kena pasti pelumba tu kena sini tahu, marshal kena tahu, dan kita sebagai badan induk mengawas dan seterusnya kita buat guideline SOP apa perlu buat, perlu dibuat.
So kalau nak tengok kan, marshal-marshal kita ni semua Malaysian Tak ada yang orang luar.
Tak, semua Malaysian.
Semua Malaysian. Okay, so kalau budak-budak students ni yang minat, memang ada passion untuk jadi marshal, what is the next course of action for them?
Okay, macam saya sebut tadi, macam for this one, organized by Pocket
GP.
Okay, GP.
So they have to join the Pocket GP because Pocket GP is part of
MM.
Betul.
Yeah. Okay, kena bawa benda ni kepada tu lah, untuk tengahkan yang mana berminat untuk diserapkan ke mana-mana event yang ada. Untuk sebagai permulaan lah. Tidak kalau tak ada mula, macam mana dia?
Betul.
So jadi kalau kata MotoGP nanti dekat ujung tahun ni kan ada kan. Jadi latihan tu bermula bila?
Okay, MotoGP ni selalu kita ambil yang ada pengalaman.
Experience.
So mungkin yang baru-baru ni kita tak serapkan jadi marshal. Mungkin di sektor lain lah. Sektor yang lebih ringan, luar sikit pada kawasan Lita. Sebab banyak sektor ada.
Betul.
Banyak sektor.
Ya, betul.
Yang di dalam Lita tu ada.
Paddock ada.
Tepi Lita pun ada. Di luar Lita pun ada. Jadi kita akan minta dia kena pasti dulu apa perlu dia orang buat untuk awalan.
Untuk position dia orang.
Yalah, macam Komar kan, macam FIA kan ada race control kan.
Race control.
Who's that guy? Professor Sid Watkins.
So macam Harris cakap, ada race control. So how do they communicate dengan marshal-marshal ni?
Using walkie-talkie. Bila race, walkie-talkie is a main important element of communication lah. So untuk for among the marshal to communicate in case of any incident ke kan, semua macam tu.
So race control ni orang kita jugalah untuk MotoGP ke dia akan tukar-tukar?
Okay, kalau kita cakap buat national event lah.
National event.
Itu sama. Semua Malaysia, so semua bahasa Melayu, semua yang regas untuk awalan ni kita buat. Untuk peringkat tinggi ni, kalau FIA ke FIM, dia orang akan buat lah. Cuma kita...
So those out there yang berfikir-fikir motorsport is only for outside people, actually no. You see, as Mr. Roslan explained, kebanyakan all Malaysian. 100% Malaysian, right? Yes, 100% Malaysian.
So it's very good that kita ada sekarang platform yang baru.
A good platform, learning platform, how you progress yourself. Memang cukup menarik lah. Dan
avenue lah.
Avenue, yes.
Yeah.
Ramai tak tahu.
Banyak orang tak tahu nak jadi marshal.
Correct.
Yes, how to join. They have to join any affiliates club with MM in order for them to go further lah.
Itu dia. So itulah key takeaway dia.
Just cannot.
Yeah, cannot.
Itu tak boleh.
It doesn't work that way, you know.
Physically, we don't know them.
Yes.
Because club kena tapis dulu lah. Maksudnya physically, mentally they prepared as you know.
Yes, very dangerous.
Cannot
bahaya. Yeah.
pick anybody to become marshal.
Agree.
Pasal pernah juga terjadi ada lumba-lumba yang marshal sendiri pun tercedera.
Yes, itu macam saya sebut tadi, incident can happen. Tapi we have to take step lah.
Kena ambil precaution.
Yes, precaution. We make sure that these people are safe. Macam lah, make sure that track is safe. I mean, physically the track must be safe lah
Hmm.
in order before the race to be start.
Okay, kalau nak tengokkan daripada dulu, sekarang, of course the track dah banyak evolve. Banyak sangat teknologi dah diserapkan.
Evaluasi.
So macam mana perbezaan dulu dengan sekarang? Since abang dah dalam industri motorsport lama.
Okay, as you before, the speed is not that really high, so probably the safety is not that.
Not concern.
Everything can race 300
Above, yeah, kilometer.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. Or obviously the safety must be
The pioneer.
Priority.
Yeah.
Ha.
well as the public and also the
The competitors.
people. Yes, the competitors, the official marshal itself.
Kadang spectator pun ada juga risiko dia kan masa perlombaan.
Jarang berlaku, tapi memang macam saya sebut precaution.
Motorsport
Yeah.
dangerous.
Precaution tu okay. Contoh kalau you nak buat satu contoh drag lah kan.
Drag racing.
Drag is you like tahu drag mesin dengan turbo dengan apa.
Yeah.
But you cannot be put one pagar, one line. There's a barricade. Cannot lah. You must take precaution.
Proper track.
Proper track. Safely lah.
So Sepang, I remember dulu Sepang Circle pun ada drag racing. Sekarang macam dah kurang.
Memang tak ada lagi dah.
Oh, dah tak ada lagi dah.
Ada lagi
Oh. Alright, so guys, yang nak tahu lebih lanjut tentang how you can involve in this marshalling, always refer to Pocket GP and also PAM. They will be helpful for you. As everything is prepared, you just have to come and learn, and they'll guide you from A to Z, and you're on your way to become a marshal. You never know,
Yes.
right?
If
Huh?
you get it correct, you can even marshal for a higher event.
High event like MotoGP, you know. At
International event.
hopefully.
Yeah. Kalau F1 datang balik kan, kita tak tahu. Ada ura-ura.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So Encik Roslan, terima kasih banyak untuk sudikan masa untuk kami ni hari ni.
Your thoughts were valuable.
Yeah. Okay, selamat kembali ke Paddock Show bersama saya Harraz.
Aku Mahir, and sekarang bersama kita ada tenaga pengajar ILPKL, Mr. Shukor. So Mr. Shukor, macam mana, berapa lama dah mengajar dalam bidang pemotoran ni dekat ILPKL?
Mula masuk kerja kerajaan dan bertugas sebagai pengajar ni boleh tahun 1997 lah. Dan setelah ni dah hampir 27 tahun lah dalam 3 years sebagai pengajar.
Okay. So macam mana pengalaman abang bekerja dengan Pocket GP untuk siri tahun ni?
Okey, jadi Pocket GP ni satu pengalaman yang baru bagi kami. Sebelum ni kami banyak terlibat dengan go-kart.
Oh, sebelum ni ada go-kart dia.
Jadi Pocket GP yang melibatkan motorcycle, minibike ni merupakan satu benda yang baru dan memang menarik.
Okay. So kursus latihan ni kat sini berapa lama?
Terus secara rasmi adalah selama 2 tahun.
2 tahun.
Dan itu kita panggil Sijil Kenayan Malaysia tahap 3.
Okay.
Dah berhenti. Tapi perkara yang berkaitan dengan motorsport ni merupakan perkara nilai tambah ataupun kita panggil sebagai co-curriculum. Pokok pelajar kita. Dan ILP Kuala Lumpur merupakan satu-satunya institusi latihan Jabatan Tenaga Malaysia yang mempunyai kelab motorsport yang berdaftar dengan Suruhanjaya Sukan.
Betul.
Dan mungkin tak keterlaluan jika saya katakan mungkin kami merupakan satu-satunya institusi latihan permainan awam yang mempunyai kelab yang berdaftar dengan Suruhanjaya Sukan. Tadi saya tak pernah belum ingat lagi dah.
Okay, so macam kita tengok fasiliti kat sini memang canggih-canggih. So macam mana support yang abang dapat dengan ILPKL ni? Daripada government ke private ke?
Sebenarnya ILPKL ni adalah merupakan milik kerajaan Malaysia.
Okay.
Yang mana kami dibayar, maknanya dari segi gaji, dari segi peralatan, semuanya dibayar oleh kerajaan Malaysia. Walau bagaimanapun kami mendapat sumbangan sama ada dari segi tenaga, dari segi kewangan daripada pihak-pihak swasta. Sebagai contoh, daripada Persatuan Pocket Bike Malaysia telah menyumbangkan 5 buah
PM.
PM yang telah menyumbangkan 5 buah pocket bike pada pelajar-pelajar pada kami untuk kami selenggara dan kami digunakan pada waktu latihan bersama PM. Jadi melalui pocket bike yang disumbangkan ni, kami telah dapat mendatih pelajar-pelajar kami berkaitan dengan pengetahuan yang tidak ada dalam konteks. Ini betul di luar
On
konteks
hand.
Ni di luar konteks pengajaran lah.
dan sebagainya. Dan alhamdulillah hasilnya semalam kami telah berjaya menghasilkan our own refurbished pocket bike.
Wow. Itu boleh kita tengok tak?
Nanti kita
Okay, well,
Okay.
right.
So apa harapan Abang Shukor untuk masa depan untuk pelajar-pelajar dekat sini?
okey, apa yang kami harapkan pada pelajar ni lah, pada satu hari nanti mereka akan jadi kru-kru dalam sukan motoran. Bukan sekadar pocket bike, tapi pocket apa sajalah jenis sukan motoran. Sebagai macam kita ada rally, kita ada drag, kita ada F1 dan sebagainya. Sebab pocket bike ini merupakan permulaan untuk kita kenal peraturan di dalam dunia motorsport, kemudian macam mana mereka nak mendampingi orang-orang yang dalam dunia motorsport. Dan setakat ni kami memang telah mendapat kepercayaan daripada banyak pihak. Mula dan alhamdulillah pihak yang initiate untuk tahun ni ataupun tahun lepas, dia initiate untuk membantu kami ialah bermula dengan PM. Hasil daripada kerjasama dengan PM, banyak lagi persatuan-persatuan NGO yang telah nampak kami, dan hasilnya tahun ni saja kami telah berjaya membuat 4 program, dan insyaAllah pada minggu hadapan kami akan buat satu lagi program bersama Menteri, iaitu untuk servis motosikal sebanyak 100 buah motosikal dalam masuk
Alhamdulillah.
serentak.
Satu negara.
No, di ILPKL ni
ILPKL sendiri.
100 motosikal serentak pada minggu hadapan pada 16 hari bulan Mac 2024 yang akan melibatkan seramai 50 orang rider wadah dan lagi
So ini motosikal 125
motosikal 125 ke bawah.
Okey. Jadi siapa yang tanggung kos semua?
Kos ini akan ditanggung oleh pihak Talent Corp. Bagi kami peruntukan, kemudian kami akan uruskan semua benda
servis.
So motor-motor semua dah dipilih ke belum?
Motor-motor tu akan diuruskan di dua pihak, iaitu pihak Grab dan juga pihak Panda.
Okey.
Semua kami akan tengok kesesuaian lah, sebab kita tak nak motor yang terlalu sisi terlalu tinggi dan sebagainya kan.
Bagus.
So tahun ni ILPKL berkolaborasi dengan KJP. So memang akan ada few races, right?
Yes.
So ILPKL will be there as well, right?
Yes.
All the way, all season.
Kita bukan saja pelibatan ILPKL bukan saja di peringkat race, tapi kami bermula daripada peringkat penyediaan jentera itu sendiri. Maknanya sebelum daripada masuk race tu akan ada persediaan-persediaan tertentu. Pada waktu race akan ada kerja-kerja tertentu. Selepas race juga kita kena servis balik. Jadi kami akan berada di belakang tabir sebenarnya, dan pada waktu perlombaan itu sendiri kami
Okay.
Masya juga.
Nampaknya ada ramai juga students dekat ILPKL ni. So macam mana you pilih students-students ni?
Hari kita buat pemilihan yang pertama, kita akan buat iklan lah, atau kita akan beritahu kepada para pelajar, okey, kita ada program, and then kita tengok siapa yang berminat. Sebab dalam perlibatan dalam motorsport ni kita tak boleh biasa. Dia menurut pada minat. Sebagai contoh, untuk menyiapkan motor yang saya cakap tadi tu, yang kita refurbish tu, saya bagi masa ke 3 hari untuk siapkan tu, dan mereka bekerja daripada jam 5 petang sehingga jam 12 malam untuk siapkan motor tu.
7 jam
Wah,
lama.
Dengan tanpa pengawasan. Maknanya saya bagi motor, saya bagi duit RM50 je pun.
RM50?
RM50 untuk dicat motor tu. Motor tu daripada keadaan yang buruk, nanti tuan-tuan boleh tengok performance.
Boleh.
Wah. Okay. So banyak juga kita belajar kat sini Kumar.
A lot. From you know,
Kita beli apa dia tengok.
to practical to see the students. I mean, it's It's quite comprehensive and
Tu actually
complete.
you all kan kalau tak pernah dengar ILPKL ni, should check it out juga.
Yes, all the students out there, all the people out there who would like to, ceburi bidang pemotoran, this is the best choice around KL, Klang Valley, ILPKL.
Okay, terima kasih banyak-banyak Abang Shukor untuk bersama kami di Paddock Show. Nanti harap kita jumpa dekat track nanti. Kita kembali dalam Paddock Show dekat ILPKL bersama saya Harraz dengan Kumar.
Yep.
Okay, sekarang kita ada dua tetamu khas pelajar dekat sini. Boleh tahu nama?
Saya Muhammad Ali Fikri.
Saya Dik Muhammad Akil. Okay. So dah berapa lama kat sini dah? 1 year. Okay. So macam mana pengalaman belajar dekat sini?
Menyeronokkan, dapat banyak ilmu daripada tenaga pengajar yang banyak support kita. Sangat seronok lah. Sama-sama dengan kawan dapat belajar benda baru.
Sahabatnya nama? Okay. So belajar kursus sama. Bila tamat pengajian?
InsyaAllah dapat
2025 lah. Kampung kat mana?
saya di KL.
KL. Sama bro?
KL
Sama juga.
Okay, macam mana boleh ceburi bidang pemotoran?
Dia sebenarnya minat.
So, you punya pandangan untuk masa depan, whether to memang masuk bidang pemotoran ke macam mana?
Kalau boleh memang nak masuk.
Alright, so ILPKL platform dia boleh tak seseorang tu boleh pergi jauh dalam motorsport?
Boleh, sebab kita orang ada keluarkan event keluar macam event MSF
MSF. Oh, Saga Cup, MSF. So memang ada experience lah ni.
belum, dia akan keluar.
Oh, dia akan keluar.
Kereta akan keluar. Saga Cup, Satria Neo, Drag
juga. Okay. So, next question. Kalau orang luar di sana tu nak masuk ILPKL, macam mana dia punya chances?
Peluang terbuka setiap tahun. Ini ILP ada
Pengambilan
pengambilan dalam masa setahun. Jadi untuk pendaftaran tu, kalau saya tak silap bulan 1 dengan bulan 7.
Bulan 1, bulan 7.
Jadi untuk teknologi automotif di ILP Kuala Lumpur ni memang terbuka untuk semua lah. Lepasan belajar SPM, untuk menduduki SKM 3 dan diploma serta ke peringkat lain lah.
Jadi belajar kat sini boleh ambil PT-PT kan? Ke tak boleh?
Sekarang
PT-PTK. Oh, so dia orang bayar terus kepada institut?
biasanya kita orang tak ambil.
Tak ambil? Oh, berapa yuran kalau belajar sini? 300. 300. Satu sem ke 1 tahun?
Macam untuk
Kali masuk? Okay.
Sampai habis pengajian?
cuma bayar insurans.
Bayar insurans saja. Okay. So, pengikatan dengan Pocket GP sekarang kan, you all macam mana pendapat kursus hari ni daripada MAM dengan PAM?
Sisi Roslan kita dapat kenal satu badan organisasi MAM ni, dan apa yang MAM provide sangatlah
Meyakinkan.
bekerjasama dengan pihak MAM. Dan itulah, tak sabar dengan kawan-kawan nak ceburi bidang baru dalam sukan pemotoran pocket bike ni.
So, hobi suka MotoGP ke suka kereta lagi?
Macam akhir ni saya dua-dua.
Suka dua-dua. Kereta. Oh, series apa ikut? Ada series drift ke, touring car, DTM ke?
Saya
Drag.
drag. Macam time attack,
Time attack. So ada pergi Sepang ke? Ya. Siapa ideal dekat dalam motorsport?
Kalau macam saya ada minat Alif Hamdan.
Alif Hamdan. Okay.
Saya ada Tengku Nijan.
Tengku Dijan.
Tapi dia
dia
lah kan. Minat dia sebagai macam dia sama-sama dengan tim Proton buat.
Yep.
Betul.
Banyak sejarah.
Ya.
Tim Proton. Ya.
So,
Itulah.
untuk dua-dua student kat sini, would you galakkan lagi tak orang datang ceburi bidang permotoran ni?
Why not? Sebab kita pun tahu kereta makin banyak.
Betul. Kita boleh banyak. Yes.
Jadi tenaga kerja untuk repair kereta, untuk selenggarakan kenderaan tu memerlukan tenaga bekerja yang ramai kan. Jadi kalau once dah ceburi bidang ni, minat, kita boleh belajar
Yes. Electric vehicle.
Betul. Macam-macam lah kita boleh buat untuk perusahaan ke kita nak buat.
So sebagai cabaran, sebagai seorang pelajar kat sini, apa cabaran? Ada cabaran?
Cabaran macam automotif ni, kita tak boleh mengharapkan tenaga pengajar untuk ajar kita semata-mata. Kita kena explore.
Self-learning lah.
Sebab dia bergantung pada kemahiran.
Experience.
Teori dengan praktikal dia lain.
So apa you belajar, actually apa yang you serap pun lain kan? Apa you praktik pun lain.
On paper kita boleh baca macam ni. Then kalau kita dekat praktikal, kita rasa macam tak boleh nak absorb through teori semata-mata. Kita kena ada skill, and then itulah kita kena catch up macam tu.
So impian you tu untuk masa depan nak masuk
Apa aspirasi you all?
MotoGP ke,
Dia memang
Bike Series.
kalau boleh memang nak. Cuma tak tahu lagi platform mana yang dah selepas.
Jangan risau, Pocket GP ada.
Ada. So MAM dah kasih platform yang terbaik actually nak jadi marshal. So you all kalau boleh perform, I think orang luar pun kalau you sertai program MAM sebagai marshal dekat bawah, you boleh progress sampai ke MotoGP.
Yes.
And also F1.
Ini international level.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to paddockshow. My name is Harraz.
My name is Kumar, and today we are at Octane.
Yes, we're Octane. Hi David, how are you? Fine, thank you. Yes.
Good.
Memang tu collectors
Yeah.
Yes, two collectors. So thank you for having us today. Most welcome. Yes.
So we're gonna have today is basically Octane's organizers collectors this edition. At times, maybe a month or 2 months down the road.
We have collectors days organized by ourselves, but we also have events where are organized by the collectors themselves. So these are exactly an example of an event hosted by a collector themselves.
So those out there that don't know where to come and gather, bring your collection over to Octane. whereby you can meet new collectors, and also can see some rare cars down there, and at the same time mix more friends. And if you want to buy or sell, maybe this is one of the channels as well, right?
Come for us. We can always discuss.
So tell us a little bit about Octane. How long have you had it?
So Octane started about 2022,
Right.
just after the pandemic.
Okay.
It got delayed because of the pandemic. This idea came about from a group of friends. All of us have a passion for cars, real cars, by the way.
Okay.
Also, similarly, we collected scale models like yourself, right? So one thing, when we couldn't afford big cars when we were much younger, we all started with smaller cars. And hence, eventually, we went, from small cars to real cars. And then we decided, hey, we don't have a place for car guys together.
Yes.
Right, so that's how the idea started fundamentally.
Nice.
Eventually, when I told my friends, two of my good friends said, what do this? Hey, let's do it together. So okay, so why not? So that's how it started.
How's the reaction from the crowd and the collectors?
Well, I think it's been very responsive, over the last 2 years. You can see we have grown from a small, humble little shop. You can see in the last 2 years, at least, we're now a very solid fan base from all over the place. In fact, people coming from Singapore, from the Philippines, we've had from Australia.
Oh, so you have overseas customers too, eh?
Almost becoming like a tourist destination when they come.
Oh, that's good.
It's a place for them to visit. That's how it's been so far. But also we cater to the domestic collectors. That's why we encourage people to walk in, come and buy. It's a place where you can actually sit down, take your time, no rush, have your drinks, food. We've got lovely food. And at the end of the day, you've got an excellent collection of cars.
Yeah.
Feasting your eyes upon.
Correct. So you have several suppliers that supplies you all the night cars?
We've got from different parts of the world. We source reliable brands, also some of the more famous brands. Also new brands. We're also working with new brands. We've got reliable supply chains already established. Then we always try to find a balance between pricing, also because, again, at the end of the day, you want to introduce new people to the hobby. It can't always be too expensive. This hobby can range from reasonably affordable.
So I think someone knows this, right?
We're doing very well. These hobbies are cheap and
Not so cheap also, yeah. Some are literally the price of a real car.
exactly.
So tell me, what's your rarest collection?
Personally,
Personally, yeah.
well, I like to separate my personal collection from the shop, right? Because I believe that whatever is in the shop has to be for sale. Because or not, it frustrates someone when they come in and they cannot purchase it.
True.
So I'd rather keep it separate. So my personal collection have started since about more than 20 over years ago. In the
20 years.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, guys, look. He's been collecting for 20 years. How long have you collected?
That's what I could afford, not a real car when I was young. So I started with small cars. Eventually from collecting, we became to a point where it became an idea. Why don't we can also make sure that other collectors can enjoy this hobby in a different way, right? Not just selling, but also meetups.
Yes, exactly.
Gatherings. We have hosted real car gatherings here.
Wow.
We did with some Porsche owners club, with the Mercedes AMG club owners, Subaru guys.
So you hook up with also automotive clubs as well?
Yeah. Again, because fundamentally my background is automotive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to work for many of the car brand manufacturers.
Right.
My core business, I still do a lot of automotive-based work.
Right.
Consulting for some of the brands. I shan't name them. Shall not name names yet. Yeah, but
It's okay.
and I still work for the auto industry.
So tonight is Jeddah GP.
What's the prediction, bro?
He can't run away.
Oliver Berman. Oliver Berman.
I can't run away. Unfortunately, I'm wearing the bright red shirt.
Like what Sebastian says, everyone is Ferrari's fan,
So he's in red. So he's hoping for Charles to win.
I've always been a Ferrari diehard also, actually. I've always loved the brand. I had the privilege of working for Ferrari.
That's awesome.
So that's something that until today I'm still very passionate about.
Yeah.
Win or lose, it doesn't really matter. I think they make brilliant cars.
What do you think of the swapping of Carlos Sainz and the driver for tonight's race?
I think at the end of the day, it could be a strategic decision. Let's see what actually happens. With Ferrari, sometimes decisions are made for their own reason. And they don't reveal why.
Yeah.
But certain decisions will play out in the long run. Some might not work, but we'll have to see.
True.
Too early to see. It's just that.
What is your view of not having Formula One in Malaysia?
To me, I think that's also there's two sides of the coin, right? Beneficial, yes, because I think at the end of the day, it also brings a lot of tourist tickets to the country, right? We are talking about one main event, but I think at the end of the day, the event has to be done right. Yeah. The way we organize it, the way we also market it, and make it accessible to more Malaysians. I know, granted, the sport is not cheap. I think that's the biggest question is it affordable?
Yep.
Yeah, because
So if you have one thing to tell the government or the organizers, what would it be?
we got to plan it better.
Plan me better. So better planning, guys.
Yeah, that's about it. I think better planning should, if you plan it in a way, I think Singapore is a good example.
Yeah, right. Singapore with KP again.
Street race, or one of the most spectacular, or in the recent years, it doesn't have a history like Monaco. But yet it's become one of the most iconic races within Asia.
Yeah.
Almost landmark to say the night race, to say the place of where you go for the street race.
If I'm not wrong, they're the pioneer, right? Yeah, for that. But
For night race, yes, the first night F1 night race.
To cater to the European times. But more so location-wise, I think, even though they don't have a track like Malaysia has, we've got a real track. Yeah, Sepang is amazing, right? And yet they can pull it off. So having Sepang, I think it's also the surrounding ecosystem that supports Formula One is crucial to making it a success. Not just the track alone, right? You can have the track, but you need the support system behind it.
Yeah.
but this is very vital feedback, from a diehard motorsport fan. So it's not just Formula One. We also need other categories as well. Something like Super GT, touring cars, World Superbike. We need all that to come back to Malaysia.
Yep.
So coming back to you again, what do you see from having this passion in motorsport and input in your cafe?
Well, I think this place, most importantly, if you realize you have a lot of newer, younger collectors. I think that's the important part also, right? In our age group, we are much older, right? I think there needs to be continuity. This sport is something that has spanned generations, and it will continue to do so. So if we can facilitate and provide a space for them to do it conducively, right? Safe space. So they come here, parents are not worried. We have some young kids. And I think it's nice to start them young, and they get the right information, the right community, exactly. That's what we want to. So, right, nurture them young. So, that sport that they understand, they start to learn on. It's not just a toy. It's a pathway to something greater.
Be it a small scale or bigger scale, motorsport is motorsport. And, that's what I think.
This is what Malaysia is lacking. This is actually the platform, The platform for motorsports is not there, and it needs to be constructed well. Be it in 2 wheels, be it in 4 wheels.
Sure. That's ultimately, I think a lot of younger people love to have access to cars, to motorbikes. Example, they don't know where to go at times, right? So if we can have these more areas provided for the younger generation also, because there is a gap, we can see, right? We have now the old school fans, but somehow the new movies, the new docudramas, the recent ones, right, has brought back the interest of Formula One. We've had some great films like Rush. Talking about
and Jameson.
Niki Lauda, people would never heard of them. Some of the younger generations, but it's good to bring awareness, right, to the likes of Tazio Nuvolari, the older drivers, right? This is all unheard of, because back then we never had the internet, right? Today everything's just a scroll and a button away.
Yes. With one switch, and you're in Instagram, and you got all the information that you need.
But that's a crucial part, right? Getting access to right information, because
yes,
everything we don't know fact from fiction.
So you need to know how to filter the right and the wrong information.
And how about the toxic environment that you see in motorsport industry?
There will always be, I think, some quarters or some people who have a different agenda to serve. But at the end of the day, I think there's still more good out there. Collectively, if we can all pull together, that will change any form of toxicity, because I think, like any sport, people are passionate, and passion drives energy, right? The energy is positive for it. So I'm not too worried about toxic energy. We have to be positive. If we start thinking negative, it's going to go down the drain, right? Right.
And what would be the advice for the people out there that wish to, become a collector, or how they can actually buy? They can always come to Octane and consult with Mr. Dave. So, again, today was actually a privilege for us to come and see all your collections. We have 112 scale, that is 1.5?
1.8.
1.8.
1.8.
So So later,
That's actually by Alex Yu, his own car.
oh, he's
His own car.
Alex Yu's car.
Okay.
He drove that car. He also just his model given to him, and he just displayed it here.
That's nice.
So guys out there, we will take pictures for you to show you the cars that are available in Octane.
Yeah.
Right?
But I need that, right? If you need advice, my advice simple: start small.
Yeah, stuff.
Start small.
Somewhere.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, I started with Hot Wheels, man.
Unreal, huh? Maybe also Hot Wheels are sort of a hobby.
Sure. Thank you very much, Dave, for your time.
For joining us.
All right, guys, we're back in Paddock Show. My name's Harraz.
My name is Kumar, and we have.
I did Harraz. I'm just a collector that came for this event.
Yeah.
I'm quite a usual customer of this of Octane, of course, and yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
So how you got into this hobby?
Well, of course, I'm a big fan of cars. Of course, I love taking pictures of cars and all that. So I was introduced to this hobby, of course, early on with Hot Wheels and such. Only the past few years, I saw collector-grade models, and I was very surprised that, oh, these exist, and there's a whole other world of collectors, and there's a whole other culture, also connected to car culture, of course. And I met some great people with this hobby.
Okay. Talking about the diecast collection, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of diecast do you think? I mean, it's affordable, and how do you choose your cars according to your budget?
Mm-hmm. Well, personally, there are a few brands out there that have very good pricing for the quality and for what you are getting. I believe personally for me, how I choose is I'm big into motorsports, so I think I am quite knowledgeable about the history of motorsports and that. So usually what I would pick is the cars that with history, models of cars that won certain races, 24 hours or Le Mans, BM, GT, yeah.
So you're just like Kumar, actually. Kumar collects all the specific...
From Indy cars to
Right.
Formula 1 to Super GT,
Yeah.
everything, you know.
Yeah.
What's your favorite brand in diecast?
Currently, I think probably Tarmac Works.
Tarmac Works.
I think their licensing is very robust and their quality has not failed me yet. And they do a lot of very specific race cars that are, really I like.
And what's the brand that you stopped collecting?
I stopped collecting. Well, I think it goes for a lot of us in this room is Hot Wheels probably. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, my friend's laughing.
It's an open secret, guys.
Yeah, it's an open secret. But of course, that's where we all start. So I think I still have a lot of love for Hot Wheels. Yeah, of course. I still get quite
Putting it into this
yeah. I still get quite excited when I see them at the 7-Eleven or KK Mart. It's where we all started.
So like what Dave said, you have to start small, then you work your way up.
What would you tell the boys and girls out there in terms of this hobby?
Well, I think, like a lot of hobbies, there's no shame involved. I think, of course, people will look at you, why are you collecting toy cars? You're at the age, buy a real car.
Exactly.
Buy a real car. There's no point. But there's another level of joy being collect things that, of course, some of us will never even see. And things that we've only seen in maybe footage from 10, 20, 30 years ago that now we can look at a smaller scale on our tables and will bring a lot of joy. Admiring, yes.
What is your special collection
Yeah, what's your rarest collection?
What's my rarest collection?
as of now?
Personally, I think I have, Mika Häkkinen's Formula 1 car from Mini Champs. I think that's probably the oldest piece that I have.
Which season?
Which season? I think it was it's the first season he became world champion.
98.
The McLaren, I think so.
98.
Yes. Yes, I found that and it was a very good price. Very
Was it hard to get?
It was not hard to get. I just went to the flea market.
Well, you went to a flea market?
Yeah.
Wow, guys, you can find a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
If you want it, you can get it.
Yes.
If you wear your glasses, you might find.
In terms of Octane, this place is so comfortable and the environment, the vibe, and you get to see more collectors coming in. Would you recommend to your friends and family?
Oh yeah, of course, come here. At first, we of course meet at Angkor Mall. That's where the flea market.
Cobb Market?
Well, that is
I'm going there tomorrow.
that is the hive of all of us collectors, everything, comic books, whatever it is, you can find there. And then I think by chance, I think my sister saw this place on Instagram and thought, hey, why don't you go there? I'm like, sure, it's like a cafe, might as well try it. And then with the people that I met here, it's a whole nother culture in terms of car culture. So it's great to see. Yeah.
That was such an intensive, from how he began and what he has and the passion for collection of diecast.
Yeah.
As a Malaysian, right? It's not easy, being a Malaysian,
Yeah.
collect diecast.
In Malaysia, it's a very hardcore hobby here, more than I'd say in the West or whatever else. I think in Malaysia, we are very into this.
It's not that easy to get rare cars.
No, even our own Proton Saga. Wow.
The price are this going.
Yeah.
I think I have a very interesting question. How many cars do you have in your collection now?
I think I lost count. I mean,
You lost
that
count?
many, but I've never counted.
Kumar, I think I found another person. You have again.
No, I do not have that many. I do not have. I think it's only like one shelf, one stack of shelf. But I never counted, because if I count, then I'm gonna start calculating how much everything costs.
Yeah, but
And then then it starts to, and then I get discouraged. So just forget about it. Whatever it is, that's
just
not
go with the flow, man.
that's not on the display. Just put it some.
Do you have like a display case or something?
Yes, I do. I have a display case and a shelf with lights and everything.
Oh, you have lights.
Yeah.
So you customize that thing?
Yeah. I bought a shelf and put some LED lighting and all this. With
Perfect.
these highly detailed models,
Yeah, you
you
did
need to do them justice.
Yeah.
It also costs you money, but you need to do them justice. Yeah.
I think the detailing in diecast is very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you follow motorsports at all?
Oh, very closely.
Very close.
Very close.
Which ones?
WEC, Formula One, DTM quite a bit. MotoGP, of course. The European Le Mans Series, Asian Le Mans Series. Yeah, I'm a fiend.
Okay, one question for you, bro.
Mhm.
This is from WEC,
Okay,
all right?
boss.
Why did you think the Peugeot lost the race recently?
Oh God, I knew that was a heartbreaking loss, but I didn't watch the race.
You didn't watch the race?
No, okay, I think fuel.
Nah,
No.
it's the hybrid system.
Oh, okay. I heard they lost something
But
like
then
power.
so heartbreaking, man.
It was. I was quite worried when I saw the testing footage that they might put a wing on it. And I was happy to see when it started racing again, there's no wing. Thank God.
And for tonight, who's your money on?
Who's my money on? Ah,
Jeddah GP.
God. I mean, if you're talking about money, of course, Max Verstappen. But who my heart is on? Lewis Hamilton always.
Oh, we got a Lewis fan here.
And I,
I have a diecast 1/8 scale signed by Luis.
wow, amazing. I remember seeing him in the McLaren in 2012 at Spa. So from then, seeing the yellow helmet and everything, I just fell in love.
So is he for Ferrari or is he for not Ferrari?
You're 50-50.
I mean, whatever makes him happy, in my opinion, as he doesn't have to win, as long as he thinks that he is living the dream, doing what he wants to do. I think I don't mind.
Another question.
Yeah.
Is he better than George?
Is he? Ooh. Wow. I think.
How do you?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I mean, George's fan base isn't as rabid as the Lewis Hamilton fan base. So I think I can get away with it. But I think, Lewis can edge out George. But Lewis, when he loses his motivation, he can be quite behind George also. So Lewis is all about motivation. It's all about positive feedback.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have it, his performance will drop off, unfortunately.
One last question for you, bro. Do you think Formula 1 should come back to Malaysia?
Plus, it's a great track.
So guys, you see, the poll that we had in Kelas Kejap is real. Everyone wants the race back.
Yes.
So, again, whoever, government officials, anyone watching, please take our feedback and think about it. And it's a good avenue and opportunity for everyone.
Why give it to Singapore when we can have it here?
I mean, we have a real track.
A proper track.
A proper track with runner.
Yes. Gravel.
And it's there all the time. You don't have to worry.
This is the passion.
Yeah.
How much we miss Formula 1 in Sepang Circuit.
Yes. Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a question I have to ask people after I talk to them.
Man.
How old do you think I am?
Kumar, you go first.
I think you are 30 above.
Really?
30 close.
Really? I think so.
Oh, God. How about you?
25.
How many months ago now? I turned 18 about 9 months ago.
Oh my God.
18.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So much of knowledge. In racing and what
You're 18.
fan, fan to fan. This is how what we need.
So this is the next generation of motorsport fan.
When I said his age, actually I didn't meant based on what he looks. What's the knowledge?
Do you work out?
I do.
You work out, is it?
That's my second passion is lifting weights.
You're lifting weights.
Yeah.
Max weight.
Max weight, yes.
What's your max weight?
I haven't done, what workout are you talking?
Bench press?
Bench press, I've done 90 kilograms for 7 reps.
Wow.
So that's, I will, tengoklah bila berani kan. Yeah.
This is what we have in Malaysia. We need to cherish and share our passion. Motorsport community come together and celebrate this passion. You see, this is such an amazing hobby and racing. The joy that you get out of it. Different level, right?
I mean, for most people, they see you watching Formula One. How do you watch it? It's just cars going in circles. But when you have even a bit of context, you realize how special it is.
Yeah. Right, we are back again, and this weekend is basically Jeddah Grand Prix, Saudi Arabia. Putting aside all those results first, I want to talk about what is happening off the track.
Goodness, it's just like how many news is there in F1 and Moto GP too?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I can't take it, the amount of information that is coming off the track instead of on the track. So, first thing first, I need to talk about Christian Horner's allegations. At one time, they say the staff had received some sexual content from Horner, but when you got to see the investigation and the WhatsApp images that were leaked, actually there was none.
You tell me about the picture with Jos Verstappen and Toto Wolff.
Okay, this is my conspiracy theory, my theory that I'm talking about. All this has been made by Toto and Verstappen, Jos Verstappen.
So it's a made-up story.
Yeah. Jos Verstappen wants Max Verstappen to go to Mercedes. So this is where it comes a pathway for Max to go to Mercedes. And another thing need to highlight is that the lady that was suspended by the Red Bull was actually girlfriend of Jos Verstappen.
Girlfriend
Girlfriend of Jos Verstappen.
Oh, so they had a relationship.
Yes, according to the latest investigation that was made, Jos Verstappen and the girl had some, spicy relationship. So, looking into that, it's a mess. It's a mess. I mean, we don't know what's the truth actually, but these were the things that we can derive from the media, the social media that is coming up, and also some reliable sources like Sky Sport.
Yeah, I think everyone covers it, right? Like Raceline, R, and then Autosport,
Racing,
Sky Sports F1, BBC. It's everywhere.
So it's not something that we are making up. This is something that is actually happening off the track. And today or yesterday, I think we just heard that Helmut Marko is in a position that might be suspended by Red Bull because
Red Bull wants to suspend Helmut.
Yeah, the reason is because of the news of the alleged was leaked by Helmut Marko. It seems, they according to Red Bull's investigation, the information was actually leaked by Helmut Marko.
Right.
So if Helmut Marko leaves, Max Verstappen will leave as well. He will not stay in Red Bull because Helmut is the foundation of the Red Bull Racing.
My understanding is, I think Jos and Max is up to something.
Yes, indeed. And Max is actually defending his father in regards to these allegations.
So guys, don't be surprised if Max walks out from Red Bull.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe as soon as next year, he won't be in Red Bull.
That will be a very sad news for big man.
It will be a sad news for me, but as I said again, anyone who drives for Honda is my favorite.
So regardless of any driver, as long as it is a H logo,
yes. They're not gonna lose my support.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Science. What happened?
Oh, that one a bit tricky because if you look at how the weekend was progressing, Science didn't have any issue. But when it came to practice session, pop up tummy pain.
Yeah, tummy pain.
I don't know lah. Again, my don't take it seriously, guys. This is my take.
Yeah, it's just our reveling.
Yeah. Don't get mad or anything whatsoever. This is my take on how the Ferrari situation is going on. You know, Leclerc is not performing. You know that, right?
Yeah, Charles
So,
is not performing. Yeah,
Charles is not performing as good as Sainz, be it in quali or race terms. No. What is Ferrari trying to do is to showcase that Leclerc is in the fight more this season compared to Sainz. So if they have this opportunity to put him aside a while, so Charles could have been in a better position in race terms. So
I think this might be political because my gut feeling is Charles is a better driver. All right, but Carlos can excel given the right circumstances.
Carlos is a guy that he knows how the race can progress, similar to Alonso. He knows how to make strategy calls. He tells the team, he directs the team. Unlike Charles, Leclerc will be waiting for instructions. And you know, Ferrari screws up a lot of time, a lot of strategy. They screw up.
Race management, Ferrari, no good.
Yeah. So, looking at summarizing all this piece of
Puzzle.
unwanted mess that is happening in Formula One, my take is Newey going to Ferrari,
Newey.
going to Ferrari, Max going to Mercedes, right? Helmut Marko will be suspended, and most probably Alonso or Sainz will be moving to Red Bull.
Wow, that's
Crazy,
that's
but
a lot to take in for two
a
races.
lot, man.
You have Bahrain, we just finished, and we just finished qualifying with Max taking pole, and now we have these two big news.
And I think in qualifying, Max also beat the record of Hamilton in 2021. That is one of the news. And also another news is Arab is trying to get another track, like a Mario, with all those heavy elevations and stuff like that, going in the air, the circuit. So
I hope Hamilton
I'm not
did not design that track.
I'm not favor in that kind of tracks. I more prefer classic tracks like Sepang, Monza, Silverstone, Spa. These are my tracks.
Awesome. So I think there's one more news.
Yeah,
You saw the undercarriage of the SF24?
I saw today, right?
Yeah. What did you think about it?
I think teams should not allow such photography.
Yeah.
Of
They
their
should ban those because those are trade
confidential,
secrets. It's confidential.
It's your underfloor, which the most important area of current generation of Formula One cars.
You are exposing all your little secrets to success.
But in a way, maybe Ferrari thinks that they are not performing, so let it be. Maybe
Who's going to take pole tonight for Qatar?
MotoGP? Okay, we go to MotoGP. Yesterday, Marquez was fastest in FP2. My money is on him still. Even if he doesn't qualify well, race-wise, I think he can win. Marquez. Still Marquez. I'll go for Marquez, Pecco, and Martin.
So the dominance of Ducati is always there despite the rider.
Correct. So it shows that the bike is more important
Than the rider.
than the rider nowadays because of the technicality, the aerodynamic, and I hope Yamaha and Honda can catch up soon.
So I think with that, we need to talk about, we went to the Pocket GP workshop this morning.
It was very
I think it was also a very big eye-opener in terms of how marshals are trained and the opportunities that you get to be in a motorsports, if not a rider or a driver.
Yeah, you still can involve by doing marshalling, and they provide everything, training on groundwork, what you need to do, what you not need to do at the West. Everything is given for you to people like us. We didn't have the chance, and now you have the avenue to go into motorsport.
So you guys out there who wants to be in motorsports and you think it's too late, it's never too late. We can get involved in motorsports today, tomorrow, next year, next week.
Yeah, just keep an eye on our page and do if you have any inquiries, you can proceed to us as well as PAM and Pocket GP as well. And thank you, Sepang Circuit,
Yes.
for supporting such event for these kids. It's such an amazing to see our local talents working on the bikes, off and on the track, marshalling, managing. Is salute to you guys. Thank you so much. And
Beautiful setup by PAM and Pocket GP.
Yeah.
I think it's also a very refreshing thing that is happening right now.
correct.
And Pocket GP, I think, is a lead up to Mini GP as well as Moto 4, Moto 3, Moto 2, Moto GP.
Right. And another thing to highlight, Kabil, congratulations for moving up to Moto 3.
Yes.
Moto 4.
Moto
Europe
4.
Superbike Championship.
Yes.
And we hope to see more progress.
Because that you will get some very, very good results.
Yes, our hopes lies on you, man.
Yes.
Small man, but
Yeah.
powerful man.
So you guys catch our episode every Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we will have a weekly episode on paddockshow. And from time to time, we will also bring you guys live coverage that will be taking place. For example, the next race for Pocket GP.
Yeah, correct. Indeed. I think there will be a practice first. And then when it comes to the race, stay tuned. We will provide you the dates.
And also Tebuan.
Yep.
It's coming up too.
Third one, yes. Track day for Superbikers, Malaysian Superbike community. We will cover them, how they do the preparation on and off the track.
Oh, beautiful. So with that, we're signing off for this week. So log on to paddock.show in Instagram, like our page, subscribe to our page, and comment and like.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And we have a MotoGP giveaway as well.
Yes, stay tuned. We will basically come to that.
Yes. Announce all the Malaysian riders and you get a prize from us.
Yes.
All right.
You need to cover everyone, yeah? Not just one or two riders. All Malaysian riders which participated in MotoGP, be it from Moto3 to MotoGP. All right.
All right, guys. Have a nice week ahead. We catch you guys soon.
Thank you so much and God bless.